Okay. So the different page class we are going to create. First, understand the functionality. That's the most important to understand the functionality. So if you understand the functionality, that's very easy to automate. So let me show you here. So basically, this is the LinkedIn landing page. Okay, you can create a one LinkedIn landing page, and then you can, if you click on that sign in, it will go to login page, right? It will go to login page. Let me log out from here. So automatic log out. Okay, so this is the page you will land when you open say LinkedIn home page. Okay, then so once you click on this sign in, it will go to sign in page, right? This is the sign in page or login page. This page is different. So then this page you have to verify this header text and then the page title. So then you will do login. A lot of actions you will do, right? All this, if you want to do forget password, also you can do that. Sign in with Google, sign in with Apple. So many options you have. Okay, so all the elements you have to identify. Sign in page related page inside. So different page classes we are going to do that. So what are all the page classes? Let me log in here. So Ramesh QA online, I'm just giving. So then if you go to next page, is the next page, that is LinkedIn feed page. You can see here, LinkedIn feed page. LinkedIn feed or so LinkedIn feed page, basically this one I'm validating this profile rail card. So why you are taking only this one? You can take anything, so no problem, any element which is not there in the previous pages. So that's why I'm taking this profile rail card, so that I can assure that this page is loaded. Profile feed page. In this profile feed page, I'll verify this profile rail card, and I'll verify this so image logo. Once you click on this, and it will open a menu. It will open a menu, and you can sign out also. You can do sign out. You can go to settings page. So whatever you want, you can do here. A lot of things, a lot of actions. You can go to view profile page. Whatever the actions, if you want to do that. Okay. Then I want to do a search here. So if I do a search, people search. Basically, I'm doing a people search. For example, if I do CL, I'll get no different results. I'll get. Okay. So different results are just to do Ramesh. So unique one instead of unique, you'll just search it. If you don't know the person, right? You can search it and you can go here, see all people results. So this will be results page. So this will be see all people results page. So results page, and basically we need to get this text. So from the text, I need to get the exact discount. So this is the one testing we are doing. So this is all these pages we are navigating. The linkage between all this is how the linkage will be there. So if you go to page, the page linkage I'm giving. So once you go to any page, so this is the linkage will be given. So how the link will be there, I'm just showing. I'll close this. First, LinkedIn home page will be there. So just then you have, so next page, then you have next page. This is the page navigation. I'm just giving how you can link one page to other pages, right? This is the LinkedIn home page. So these are all page navigations. Pages navigation. So first it will be LinkedIn homepage. So then that will be linked to. So when you click on the some element in the LinkedIn homepage, it will go to LinkedIn sign-in page, right? So that is what happening. LinkedIn sign-in page. So that clicking on sign-in link is navigating to, is returning to, so LinkedIn sign-in page, LinkedIn login page. Then that is LinkedIn. Once you give proper credentials, it will lead to feed page, right? So it is going to feed page, LinkedIn feed page. LinkedIn feed page. From there, so if you perform a search, it will go to. So like this, how you are navigating to different pages. When you do the action on this page, it is leading to other pages. So that you need to understand. So the flow, the functional flow, you need to understand. So this will navigate to LinkedIn search results page. So these are the different pages we are going to create. So how many pages? LinkedIn home page, LinkedIn login page, LinkedIn feed page, LinkedIn search results page. So these are the pages I'm going to create. So each page has their own elements, right? So you have to do different elements, and you have to know identify those elements, then do action on those elements. So all this you have to perform. So let's create all these page navigations first. All the pages will get page classes. Basically, these are page classes. All these page classes will create. So under pages component, any application you have to understand which page you are navigating, that page elements you have to identify. So let's go and create the first page under page. New. So I have to switch to Java perspective. So then right click, new class. So what is the first class we have to create? So LinkedIn home page. So I followed the naming conventions. That's it. We can finish. The same way you create other classes also. So what that test cases I will do in the each page, I'll tell you. So each page. So what are the different test cases we're going to do? I'll give page names I have given as of now. Okay, they're just a page names. So what are the pages I'm interacting? Those page names I have given. Let's create all these pages. LinkedIn login page. Next. So all the pages you create. LinkedIn login page. Okay, so next, what is the next page? LinkedIn feed page. Click on finish. So then we have, what is the next page? So LinkedIn search results page. So LinkedIn search results page. Click on finish. So these are the page classes we create. So now after creating the page classes. So we have to develop one by one. So here you see we have already created a base page web actions class. So in this base page web actions class, we have all ready-made methods, right? Those ready-made methods we are going to, we can extend this class to this class. So that inheritance is following by default there. So I'm going to first implement the home page. So let's implement first home page. So I'm going to use this extends. So base page web, base page web actions, base page web actions. So import this, right? First you have to import. So this is a different package and your class is in different package. So import. First thing you have to do, import. So let's import this. So import is done. Okay. So next immediate action you need to do, logger private. So logger log equal to, so logger dot get logger of, so this home page dot, so that this page, when this page actions are executing, that time it will call this page name, so that while debugging time it's very easy for you. So every page you write a separate loggers, so that page loggers you will get automatically. So Apache log4j. So this is the one you have to use, org.apache.log4j.logger. Then we have to use constructor. You have to create a constructor. So create a constructor. So you know how to create a constructor already. So public, so the class name is your constructor name. So page factory dot, so I need elements of, so this, so you can do driver and this page. So this is the first thing you have to do that. Now what are the elements you are so going to identify? So each element you are identifying here in this website. So let's go to home page to understand that. So this is the home page. The first element I'm going to check this logo. So this logo I want to verify. So then I can verify this sign in is present or not. I will validate that element is present or not. Okay, I'll validate that element is present or not. So let's identify this element. If you want to so validate something, you have to identify that element, right? So inspect element. So just identify that element. So you can see there is a tag. It is starting from here. So you can start from class is there and href also there. Whichever you want, you can use. So this class is a very small. I'll take this a partial class. Okay. So I don't want a very big class, but I'll take a partial class. Very big class is there, but I don't want. So this is enough for me. I'll write a so CSS selector. So let's write the CSS selector. So how can you write a CSS selector? @ find by CSS equal to double quotes tag name A square bracket class caret symbol or star, right? Star if you use, partial one you can use. Then which element is this? Private. So web element, LinkedIn logo. So this is the how to identify your web elements. So web element, you identify this. Import the web element also from arc.openk.selenium. Same thing you reply for the other elements. So what is our next element? Sign in link. Sign in link. So sign in link, what is there? So what is there? Class also there. href is there, but I can use this class. I can use. Again, I will use a Css selector. Okay, here space is there. I'll remove the space wherever spaces are there. I'll remove that and I'll use that. So again, so I'll use a dot. So I'll use a dot class name. So wherever spaces are there, remove the spaces, put a dot. That's it. So this is how you need to identify your web page elements. Each space web page elements, you have to identify them and then perform the action. Maybe you can do even home page title you want to verify. So you can just put so get the page title. Okay, first maybe you can get the page title. I'll write this simply public. So it returns a string type. LinkedIn page LinkedIn. So page title. Get. I'm just putting get LinkedIn homepage title. Okay. So I'm just getting how you can get. So what is that? Return. So driver dot get title. How you can get the page title? Driver dot get title. So this is how you can get the page title. Okay. So I'm getting the page title. Then I need to verify this element is present or not. Just put some LinkedIn logo. Is LinkedIn logo present? Just write that one. All the methods are public. Boolean. So is LinkedIn logo present? So you write. So return. So the element. So the element dot is displayed. So that's how easy, you can easily catch. Even you can write the loggers if you want. Okay, even you can write the loggers if you want. So log.info. So fetching the LinkedIn home page title. So that's just you can write and you can check log.info. So checking LinkedIn logo is present or not. So then what is the next action? You need to perform the click action on this. So perform the click action public. So when you click on sign in link, it is navigating to which page? It is navigating to LinkedIn login page. So that means this is returning this page. So when you click on sign in, it is returning other page for it. So you have to write a return type. So what is that page? LinkedIn login page. So LinkedIn login page. So returns. Click on sign in link. So just call the click method, and you can pass just this element. So where is this click method? So I'm calling from this page, this class, base page web action. So that is available. So add a return statement. Okay, I need to return. So add the return statement. What will happen? You're returning. So this object, this page object you're returning. So when you click on that, so that's the return type method, how we can write it. So when you click on this sign in is returning LinkedIn login page to you. So that object it is returning. So this linking home page is linking with, so by this action. So that's how you can link it. So that's how you can develop the home page. Okay. So next we have to show. So when you go to LinkedIn login page, so it is going to next page. So then verify this page title or all those things. Okay. So verify this page title, and that's okay, different. But first you have to verify this sign in header text, and then you have to identify all these elements. Basically, you have to identify all these elements. Sign in, forget passwords, password edit box, email edit box, sign in header text. So all these elements you have to identify first, right? It's a different page again. So you have to go to a different page now. So develop same extends base page web actions, base page web actions. Okay, base page web actions. So import. See, you are able to call driver also in this class. Are you observing the here? So from where this driver is coming? Driver you didn't declare here. So did you declare here? So you didn't declare here a driver, right? But from where you are getting that? So we're calling base page web class also, but still, because base page web class already extended to this. So multi-level inheritance, this is basically. This class is calling this class methods and also base test base. This test base class properties also it is calling. That's it. We declared in the test base this driver, and we're able to call this. How is it possible? Because of multi-level inheritance. All because of multi-level inheritance, it is doing that. So that's this concept, how we are doing. So this. Any questions here? So let's develop the next question, next page. So the next page is sign in page, right? Sign in page. So how we can do this sign in page? So let's move on to do some sign in page, login page actions. So we'll do login page actions. So I'm going to do in same way login page actions. So this is the login page. Similar way. So you develop the. So I can. So anything pending here? Logger we are missing here. So let's develop the loggers here. Log.info. So just put the some loggers. Okay. So these messages will show in the log file. Click on sign in link in LinkedIn home page. Okay, so that's a these messages, so you can understand easily, when some exceptions occurs, this will help you to debug. So that's why you have to write a messages. And same logger I will do. So logger and constructor. So let's create, we'll change that, and some of the elements. I'll change all this, okay? LinkedIn logged in page, and this also I'll change it. So now the first element is, so this is the first element, sign in header text. So you have to verify the sign in header text. Okay, sign in header text is present or not. So I'm going to verify sign in header text using h1 dot class or whatever it is. It's up to you what you want to use. So h1, so this class value. Okay, so even spaces I'm removing because I put a star so that whatever missing also you can write it. So this one is sign in header text. Sign in header text. So then next one is, what is the next element? Email edit box. So you identify, I will use IDs also here. Let me use ID. So username. So here I'm using ID. If you want, you can write a Css selector, but fine. So I'll write a Css selector if you want. So just input hash ID value. So this is email edit box. Same you can do @ find by. So CSS equal to, I'll use name locator, because here also I want to use, because always CSS selector I don't want. Let's use only ID. All the locators will use CSS, ID, name. So I want to use all the locators. Let's use all the locators so that you will get a confirmation one more time. So how to use other locators, right? CSS session password. Private. So web element password edit box. So what is the next element? So the next element is sign in button. As of now, I'm doing these actions only, but I'm not doing other actions. It's up to you what you want to use. So type submit, I'll use XPath. Okay, let me use XPath. So @ find by XPath equal to, so double quotes, double forward slash button tag square bracket @ type equal to submit. If you want to use and operator, so you can use one more attribute also you can add. So that's okay. So one is enough. So private. So web element sign in button. So if you want other elements like forget password, and if you want this sign in with the Google button, sign in with the Apple button, so please identify them also. Join now, all these elements you can identify them so that you can do that. So that's the sign in. So elements identification is done. Now, so what is our next task? You have to identify the page title, right? So public, so string get LinkedIn sign in page title. Dot so info So return driver dot get title. These all no, we learned a long time back. All these examples. Now, so what is the next action? So I want to do, so verify this sign in header text. So whether it is present or not, I need to check it. So let's see how I'm going to write public. So boolean is sign in header text present. So you can do that. Log.info. So check sign in header text is present or not. So return this element dot. What is that method? Is so displayed. You can call it. Okay. Now, so the next one is you write a action, click action on this sign in button. Okay, so I'll write a click action for that. All the methods you are developing for each element. So public, so wide, so it's okay. Okay, you just write public void click sign in button and perform the click action. Log.info. So click on sign in button in login page. So import this. So add throws declaration. Basically, you have to add the throws declaration. But this method is coming from where? From this page. So do that. Next. So I have to do login. So perform the login action. Okay. So this is, see, all the elements are private. This is called encapsulation, right? So inheritance is coming. Encapsulation is coming. So these elements you cannot call outside of this class because they are private. But the methods are public. See, these elements only are using inside the methods. So methods you can access. So public. When you do a login, it will lead to LinkedIn feed page. So it is returning LinkedIn feed page. So do login method I'm doing. So for this, we have to give string uname, string password you have to give, right? So you have to give the username and password. So log.debug. So debug or info, whatever, if you want, you can use anything, guys. So perform the login action. So first I'll clear the content. Okay, I'll clear the content. So I'll just clear text. So what is that element? Email inbox. Then type it, right? So type. But you have to type, oh, so you have to give two parameters, right, for typing. new name. So can you see this type, change visibility of type to protected. So I'll change it to protected. Okay, so protected means you can call anywhere, right? So that's why it is asking to change it. If it is a less permission, you change it. Even this also add throws declaration. So done. And then, so this is the so I'm just writing one log message, log.info. Clear the content and type in email edit box. So that's it. Same thing you do for the password also, right? So let's do for password also, same thing. Clear the content and type in password edit box. So then, so just take the element from here. So you're doing this action. Every element you're doing action. So what is the next action? From you call this click method. So when you do a click action, okay, when you do a click action, so this returns new LinkedIn feed page. That's it. So this page, so this login action is returning other page to us. So this is how we are linking from one page to other page. This, when you do some action on this page action is returning other page. Like here, sign in, click on sign in is returning login page. Login page, do login is returning feed page. So like that, we have to do different actions, page navigation, how you are moving. So that's a pages navigation. So we can call that, right? So that's all about this page. Let's move on to the next one, feed page. Almost similar, right? So again, perform the same action, extends page web actions, page web actions. So import that. Import this. So logger, you generate the loggers, private. So logger log equal to logger dot get logger. So from the, so this is not the logger. Don't import that. So dot class. So import this logger from Apache. Where is Apache arg.apache log4j? So that's what you need to import. So don't select the wrong package. If you select the wrong package, you are going to see compile time errors. So make sure you import the right package. So is a factory dot init elements. Init elements. So driver comma this. Page factory create change. It will show change page factory. Okay, done. Okay, so next, what are the elements in this next page? So we already seen, right? When you log in, so we already logged in, and so it will go to next page. Here, what are all the elements we are identifying? We decided to identify There are many elements in this page, right? So this page elements you identify. So see, first this page and this set shaded box, and I have to identify this home tab also. Home tab, but a different page. I'll call that. But first of all, this one. So this, see, the profile rail card. So you will get a feed identity module. It's up to you. You can see feed identity module like this. Any one you can identify. Feed identity module. So you can take that feed identity model, no issues. Yes, feed identity model you can take, and you can identify that feed identity model. So just partially I'm going to take. I don't want to take complete. So at the rate find by. So CSS equal to. So div square bracket class star. So I'm giving a partial. I'm not giving complete. Okay. So private. So web element. This is the web element. It is giving a web element. Private web element, and you give the element name. What is the element? Profile. So rail card. So find by also import, and web element also import it. Same, you identify other elements. So other elements I want to identify is this set shaded box. This set shaded box. So you can see input tag. Edit box means input tag. That's obvious, right? So you can use, there are many locators are there. You can see ARIA label is there, placeholder is there. I'll use class. So let's use class. Search global head, type head, input. Till this I'll use. So I don't want to use extra. So again, contains text I'll use. So that it will be easy. So XPath or whatever it is, if you want input tag class. So CSS is more, so that's it. And I'll write here search edit box. That's it. So this one I have to identify, right? This one I have to identify. So let's go and see that. What is that next one? This profile image icon I have to identify. So this is the IMG tag. So this IMG tag, you have a ID or class you can take. So I'll take this class, or ID also you can take IMG. So this is the IMG class. You can take a class value. That's the profile image icon. So profile image icon, profile me icon. So profile me icon or profile photo icon, whatever it is, right? You can give some name. So these are the elements, and first you have to get this title. So this title you have to get it, and then you can validate whatever you want. So that write all the test cases. Basically, this is the one action I'm going to do, and this element is present or not, I'll check. And then I'll click on this, because when you click on this, there is a sign out link. So this I want to take. See, relative XPath I'll use. So this relative XPath I'm going to use. So this I'm going to use. So let's use this copy. So I'll use this direct find by XPath. You will get automatically. That I'm using because I need a sign out also, right? So that's why. So I use it sign out also. Private because I need to perform the click action. Private. So web element. So what is this? Sign out link, right? Sign out link. That's it. So these are the different elements we identified, and we are doing action on these elements now. So let's perform the action on these elements quickly. So first, let's get the page title. Page title is basically maybe a partial title or whatever you want. You can get it. Public string get LinkedIn feed page title. So log.info. See, almost all are we are doing similar. This is how you are going to do in the real time. This is the only package as automation tester you are going to work. Okay. So base package is done. Listeners are done by architect people. As an automation tester, this is the how you are going to develop. That's you explain how you are doing. So if you write this and then you will get a confidence. If you are not practicing, you won't get it. It's not easy. Okay. The LinkedIn feed is title. So written. See, all written type methods we are writing because I'm going to use these methods in the test cases. So there I'll put assertions there. So test case. So when run it, it is available, it is proper, and it will pass. Otherwise, it won't pass, right? So those things we are going to get that. Private dot get title. See, all these methods we already discussed and we're using now. So public. So Boolean is profile rail card. Is profile. So rail card present. So make sure you follow the naming conventions. Log dot info. Checking the profile rail card availability. So return is displayed. Okay. So next we have. So what is the next action? So you have to do sign out. So if you want to do sign out, so you need to public void do logout. So do logout method you call it. And so first what we need to do, you have to so wait for this. Even you don't want to wait, but so automatically. So you remembered we have already written here sign out action one. So I'm not sure. So depends on method we have written one. So depends on methods. Here I have written the same concept we are going to use here. Do logout. So this is the one. So these actions we are going to do now. First you have to do a click action on the so this profile image icon, right? So that you do the first. So click. So you will click on the profile me icon. So click on profile me icon, log.info. So once you click on that, so you have to put some wait time. Okay, so it will take some time. So thread.sleep, I'm just using so 1 second, so not more than that. But we can put a 2 seconds if it is not taking more time. Again, click on show sign out link. That's it. Over. So this is the sign out we'll have. So the next one is search phase. You have to perform the search. You have to type the people, right? People search. So people search, when you do public, so it returns a LinkedIn people search. So LinkedIn search results page it returns. Public. So LinkedIn search results page. So do people search. So this method will return to you LinkedIn search results page, string keyword. So which keyword you want to search. So that keyword I'm going to perform the search action. So log dot. So debug or info both will be same. Okay, so just information you are logging. Okay, that's it. So type the clean and type. Okay, clean and type. Clear and type the keyword. I'll give a keyword name in search edit box. So first clear text. So what is the element name? So this is the element name. See, each element we are putting here, you have to perform the actions on that elements. So that is very, very important. Type, then type it. So once you type, you have to press the enter key. You have to press the enter key. So okay, so I have to give 2 parameters, right? What is the keyword you want to type? So add throws declaration. So once you type, so you put some thread.sleep, not here. So you press the enter key. Maybe you can press the enter key. So you press the enter key after typing, you press immediately enter key. So for that we can use element dot send keys. So this element, on this element you press the enter key. So I'll press send keys dot enter. So K capital. So it's a enum, right? Constant. So enum, so we stored all the keyboard constants in the keys enum. arg.openkey.selenium. So all the keyboard keys. So enter key is there in this enum name. So enum name is keys. The constant name is enter. So once you press the enter key, we'll just put some wait time. Thread.sleep, it will navigate to next page. I'm just putting 2 seconds. Now it is going to return to you this page to you. So this is the page it is returning. So that's how you are developing all the pages. The last page we have. So let's quickly finish this. Extends same as other pages. Okay, so I'll just take and replace this. Okay, we're good. So, but you need to understand the functionality here. So when I type, so Ramesh, just understand this. After typing, I'm pressing the enter key. It is going to next page. See, the page title is changed. Ramesh H results. But here I could see there is a, let's understand this. See all people results. So when you click on this, it will go to complete results page. So you click on this. You have to click on this. So how to perform the click action on that? See, this one you can take. Copy this. So this is the one you have to copy. So this is the, so which one this is you are using? This is the XPath we are using. So number of brackets, I think it's missing. We have to carefully understand this. So this is the one bracket. So find by, okay. So we don't need again this, right? Already it is giving. So I already kept. So this is the see all people. Results link. Okay. So then when you click on this, it will go to next page. Okay, when you click on this, it will go to next page here. So now here you have to get this results text count. So all this, get this first, get the count. Okay, get the count. So that one method you can write results text. So we can right click. Maybe you see if it is useful. Okay, you can take. But here, so it is not useful for us. So nothing is useful. So we have to see in the inspect element. So inspect element can apply and see what is the locator you can write. You can see this search results container, then below H2 below. So this is the text is there. So you have to write a div H2 so class you can use that. So like this you can write. So let me write for you. So this class I'll take and double forward slash. So div square bracket @class equal to class value slash H2. See, now you got exactly the count, this count. See, that is highlighting, right? So this is how you need to write the XPath. So that XPath you write similar way. So find by. So XPath equal to. So this is the XPath we are giving. So what is this? So private. So web element. Search results text. Okay. So apart from that, I want to identify one more element also. So that element is home tab. So in this results page, this navigation home tab I need to click. So this home tab I need to click. So from where it is coming, this UL onwards. So even you can right click and you try it out. Relative XPath is giving proper XPath, you can take that. But this is giving index one. So it doesn't work out for us. So I can write from here. So UL or from here you navigate. Nav UL LIA, right? Nav UL LIA you can write. That is also one concept you can try it out. So now path ul li/a. See, now it is identified. So this is how you can, or you can write li of 1 because there are many. So you can write li of 1 means only one will be there. So this all XPath writing is a very important, guys. So make sure so you are practicing as many XPaths so that it will give a confidence to you. So even if you go to interviews also, that will create a big impact. Home tab. Okay, so done. So now you do the actions on these elements, right? Click on this element. So get this text and extract the value. So all this, click on this home tab. So this is different action methods we have to develop. So get the page title, okay? Get the page title. So how you can get the page title? Public. So string get set results page title. So log dot debug. So fetching set results page title. So return driver dot get title. Okay, so done. What is the next one? Click on see all people results. Sometimes I see this see all people results link is not present. So we have to write a logic. If present only you click it. If not present, you don't click it. Right? That's what the actions we need to do. So that kind of actions you need to perform. But get this text first. That at least develop what are the methods you get. This is how you need to write a lot of before your application is ready. You can develop the methods like this. Get a string, get a results count text. So you can get the results count text. It's a string type, right? And so log.info. So get the results count text in results page. In results page. So return the element dot, or otherwise the get text method is there, right? So simply get text. So this method where is available in the base page web text. Base page web text it is available. So that's it. Just add throws declaration. So then you can write. See how simple you are getting, and you can use this method in another methods. So you want to extract the text, the value, you can do that. But first you have to perform the click action here. See that. So write the method public void, just click action only, right? Public void click on see all people results link. Okay. So what you need to do is, if you just perform the click action on this. So as of now, just click on that. If not there, I will add a logic, like if condition we have to add. So click on see all people results link. So click method I am calling. So later I will add. So if not there, you can directly move. I can say that. Okay, add those declaration. Okay, so this is done. Next, what is left now? So click on home tab. So perform the click action on the home tab. So click on home tab. So click on Home tab. So call this element. Now, so this is done. What left now we have to do? We have to extract the count from the text. So you can see that. So this method has to return long data, long get results count. So this is the method we are going to develop now. So this method has to return thing first. So if you want to get this, so you have to do a lot of actions, right? First, maybe so differently you can call all these methods, and you can do that also. First, you have to click on the see all people results. So this I'm going to develop here. See, one method I'm going to call there. So not necessary multiple methods, and you can do that. Let me see this. How we can get the text. Extract. I need to extract this, right? This one. This text you are getting. So this is how you are getting a text. So this is the example I'm giving. From this example, we need to get the text. So you need to extract this text. So this one. So how can you get this? Only this one?
Using index one. First we convert into array.
So you have to call this method, and this method is returning a string, right? So first you call that method. Return type method you are calling. So str equal to that method you are calling. Then so you have to convert this array, str array equal to str dot split method. You have to split based on the spaces. So then once you split, so this is throwing a throws declaration, you add it. So after that, so you have to get first element of this array, right? But this first element you have to convert. So log.debug, convert the, maybe you can print results count is. So results count is str of array of it will store in the second, right? One. So that's one. But you have to convert this log.debug. I have to convert this into long. Convert the string into long format. So how can you do that?
Using wrapper classes.
Long count equal to str of array. So one dot. So you have to replace. You have to replace the commas, right? You have to replace the comma. So replace the comma. So wherever comma is there, you just replace. But this entire thing you have to give it to long dot parse long. This method you have to give it. What is it? str array. So that's it. So this is the one you have to do that. Return count. So these are all the pages how we can develop, guys. So this is the how pages, all Java and everything, Selenium, everything covering here. Okay. So that's it. The pages development, and we can stop here, and I'll develop the test case.